Good evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. Right on top, before we hit the headlines, I want to quickly take you through where numerically India stands with its fight against COVID-19. The import of numbers, viewers, continues to rise. We are right now at 31,67,323 positive cases, recording a total of 58,390 deaths. Mumbai is the worst hit state. Maharashtra is the first worst hit state, recording a total import of positive cases over 6 lakhs and over 22,465 deaths. Tamil Nadu is second with 3,85,352 positive cases and 6,614 deaths. Andhra Pradesh is at number 3, recording till now 3,61,712 positive cases and 3,368 deaths. All of this information collated till just about 20 minutes ago. Let me now quickly. 5 of the CBI investigation in the Sushant Singh Rajput death case. The CBI is currently grilling 7 of SSR's associates. Sushant's former house manager Samuel Miranda is also being grilled. The CBI also confronted key eyewitnesses with each other for the first time today to resolve inconsistencies in statements given by flatmate Patani and 3 staffers of Sushant, including cooks and house help. All the 4 are being currently grilled by the CBI. Sources say even after several rounds of questioning and recreation of the crime scene, the CBI found inconsistencies in their statement on the events of June 13th and June 14th, the day Sushant was found dead. Actors, chartered accountant Sandeep Sridhar and even former accountant Rajat Mewati are being grilled. CBI officials will also be questioning the Mumbai police officer who was investigating the case. Meanwhile, the probe in Sushant Singh Rajput death case has entered day 5. The CBI will soon be issuing a summon to Sushant's girlfriend Rhea Chakrabarti. Her family is also under the lens of the Central Probe Agency. Sources say the CBI will question her at her residence only. Rhea has said that she has not received any summons from the CBI yet, but she added that as soon as she receives summons, she will join. Rhea and her family have been named as prime accused in the case. India Today accessed the line of questioning for Rhea. The CBI has prepared a list of 19 questions they may ask Rhea on what led to her to leave Sushant's house and what happened on June 8th before she left. So far, 4 eyewitnesses related to the case are being grilled since the last 3 days. Sushant's house has been investigated twice and the entire scene has been recreated inside his room by the CBI.
Well, Rhea Chakrabarti, according to me, will be summoned by the CBI after it has done its spade work. So they are now examining everybody, and then once they are able to, do their homework properly, then only they will start grilling Rhea. So once they start grilling Rhea, and if she does not cooperate with the investigation or she gives evasive answers, then the possibility of her arrest also will arise. So I am quite hopeful that this investigation is going in the right direction, and very soon we will get some result.
Sir, how do you feel?
All right, I want to connect right now to Anisha Madhok. She is a friend of Sushant's. It is with her, allegedly, that Sushant shared many of his aspirations when it came down to Hollywood and moving and working. Not in fact moving, but actually working overseas as well. Appreciate you joining us, Anisha. Anisha, with your conversations with Sushant, what did he tell you about Hollywood aspirations?
Well, based on our conversations that are in our text messages, in June, starting May, I had expressed to him that there's lots of opportunities in Hollywood for him. He's a diverse looking actor. There's no one that looks like him in Hollywood, and he has what it takes. So I told him to come, and he said, okay, I'm coming. And I asked him, when is a good time for you, so I can be a good friend and arrange some meetings for him, whatever I can do to go out of my way to, make a good transition for him in Hollywood, even though he has the capability to do it on his own. So he said he'll respond to me in a few hours, and I didn't really hear from him. So I called him. I didn't hear from him. So I see on the internet that he's in Europe with his girlfriend, and I'm like, okay, sure, everyone deserves to have a girlfriend and go on a vacation. And then in September, I messaged him saying that there are these big Hollywood producers who were in Mumbai at the time looking for the right actor for this huge project I don't want to name, and I recommended his name, and I told him that, you know, they're there, and I didn't receive a response from him. And in our friendship since 2017, we've texted back and forth. Like, I've known him since I was in college. I was studying theater at University of Southern California, and I would ask him questions, you know, with regards to classes I was taking, and he would always respond fast. So I was very surprised. Like, my conscious mind was like, okay, he's not responding, but my subconscious mind, my instinct was like, there is something off. Like, if I were to tell you that a big Hollywood producer knows about you and is in Mumbai and would love to meet you, you would respond, right? So that's what happened.
Anisha, tell me one thing. I just want to ask you a couple of quick questions.
Sure.
How did you get in touch with Sushant? How far back have you known Sushant? And yes.
Sure. So I've known Sushant since 2017, and he met my parents at a Delhi party. And you know how we are in Delhi. We're not starstruck people, a very industrial area it is. So my mom expressed to him that, oh, my daughter, she's a very talented theater actor. She's studying in LA. You should meet her. You should mentor her. And he was going to New York that summer for IFA. So she said, oh, meet her. And then he was so sweet. He met me. He even took me to IFA and told me, Anisha, I believe in you. He had seen my videos, my performance videos, and he said, Anisha, I believe in you. You're going to be a star, so you better start getting used to all of this. So look at the life. This is going to be you someday. The first day that we met, that was my first day with him. And you know what? The first day that I met him, I never took a picture of him and me from my phone. I took a picture from his phone, a picture of him and me, so he remembers me for the rest of his life. I don't have a picture of him and me. Till date, I never took any pictures because I loved the true mentor-mentee friendship.
All right, so Anisha, you'd call him your mentor, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Anisha, what is it that you do that you're in touch with top Hollywood producers? Are you working with any of the houses in Hollywood?
I mean, I don't want to use this platform to promote myself, but I am the main lead of the upcoming Hollywood movie called Bully High, releasing next year. And it's about an Indian Muslim girl who gets bullied in an American high school, but she defeats violence with love. So
all right, so you're an actor, but are you also somebody who's in touch? Because you said that you could get Sushant in touch with Hollywood directors.
Yes, that's what happened. So last year, as you can see on Google, like articles came out that around April, May, that Anisha has been cast as the main lead in Bully High. I got to know people from the industry. I mean, I got to attend American Icon Awards, met Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, etc. No name dropping, but I got to meet a ton of influential people, and that was my entry without, any godfather. My parents.
And you're saying you put in a word for Sushant when, like you said, top Hollywood directors were in Mumbai last year?
Yes, they were there in September.
And you put in a word for Sushant, and Sushant never took it up. That's what you're saying?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Also, can you just precisely tell me the months that this happened?
Sure. I'll give a specific timeline. So 2017 onwards, we would text, talk back and forth. Even if it was something simple, like I was taking a physics class and I would ask him for cool research topic recommendations, and then we'd go back and forth just talking about documentaries that we'd see on Netflix, etc. You know, we're both nerds, पढ़ाकू लोग हैं हम दोनों. और फिर उसके बाद लास्ट ईयर जब मैंने अपनी तालीम हासिल करी थी यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ सदर्न कैलिफोर्निया से, तो फिर मई onwards.
When did you pass out, Aisha?
Anisha,
I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, when did you pass out from the course that you were doing?
मैंने अपनी तालीम हासिल करी थी 2018 में, और फिर एक साल लगा मुझे like shoot वूट करने में, just to get adjusted into real life. तो last year only I started working as an actor, and तो फिर मई में मतलब तब मैंने उनको मैसेज भेजा था कि come to LA. तो उन्होंने मुझे nerdy emoji भेजा, बोला I'm coming. तो वो I have text to
So Anisha, this was, I'll just come back to the moot point. So 3 months you said during September, October, November you tried to tell him that to meet a Hollywood producer, and he didn't quite reply to your messages, though he was interested earlier on. Also, were you in touch with any of his other friends?
No, I wasn't in touch with his other friends during that time. We had a one-on-one friendship. Like, even every time we spoke about ideas and not people. So May, I texted him to come to LA, and he said yes, he's coming. So his plans were to come to LA to Hollywood.
And then during the course of the year, he
2019.
So during September, October, he wasn't very interested. Is that what you're saying?
That's when the shift happened, and I was absolutely confused.
Okay, Anisha, how many times have you met Sushant? My final question.
I mean,
Physically met Sushant, how many times?
Physically met Sushant, like, let me try to remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 times.
4, 5 times. All right.
Yeah.
Anisha, appreciate you joining us. Thank you and good luck with your film.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's now quickly move on to my colleague Devesh, who's joining us from Mumbai. Devesh, can you quickly get us up to speed on the latest in CBI investigations and what is the status of Riya Chakrabarti interrogation? Because the CBI team, in all probability, would be leaving Mumbai tomorrow, so they only have, I would reckon, not more than 24 hours to do so.
Preeti, to question Riya Chakrabarti, who's the prime accused in this case, one needs ground, one needs details. So that is why key witnesses like Deepesh Sawant, Rajat Mewati, Keshav Bachner and Siddharth Pithani, who are the 4 people present inside the house when Sushant died on 14th of June, they were being questioned. Today also, Siddharth Pithani and Neeraj Singh are being questioned. They are being interrogated. They are being confronted with each other because there was inconsistency in their answer, in their statements on what had happened on 13th of June and 14th of June. After that, there's another allegation on Riya Chakrabarti regarding siphoning off rupees 15 crores from Sushant's account. Sandeep Sridhar, who's the chartered accountant, he has been summoned today. He is also being questioned. His statement is being recorded. All the documents are being verified. The audit reports are being verified. Remember, yesterday a CBI team had also gone to the Kotak Mahindra branch of Kotak Mahindra Bank of at the Bandra branch, and they've sought details from the bank as well, the bank transactions, FDs and everything. So this needs to be ascertained. They need to ascertain all the details, and only when they are armed with it, they will interrogate or question Riya with all the evidence that they have in hand, or whatever details or circumstantial evidence, corroborative evidence they have in hand. Only then they'll question Riya Chakrabarti, because that will help them prepare a case. If they don't have any kind of evidence, they cannot just rely on Riya Chakrabarti's statement. Riya Chakrabarti is going to deny it, as she has denied it to Enforcement Directorate, as she has denied it on in her statements to media. She is going to deny it to the investigating agency as well. That is why CBI is preparing a case with all the evidence that they can gather from witness statements, from document trail, and each and every inch of possible evidence that they can gather from.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Devesh. We're going to continue to come back with you with the latest updates, but I just want to quickly shift focus to the other big story we are tracking right here in India today, and that is how most of our country today is inundated and underwater. 2 states precisely, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, facing the worst. Incessant rainfall and waterlogging have wreaked havoc in several parts of Gujarat. At least 7 people have died due to drowning in floods. 2 died in 2 separate incidents of houses collapsing. Close to 2,000 people have been shifted to safer places as several places are inundated, disrupting regular life. The Saurashtra region is the worst affected. Many rivers are in spate. Low-lying areas of Surat, Junagadh, Rajkot are all underwater. Aji Dam in Rajkot and Kadi Dam in Mehsana were amongst other dams that received a large inflow of water. Gujarat has received more than 102% of the annual average rainfall till now. The Met Department has predicted heavy rainfall. I want to connect to my colleague Gopi Manyar to get us up to speed with the very latest. Gopi, quickly, can you encapsulate what is Gujarat facing right now? What are the worst areas? What have you seen?
बिल्कुल प्रीति, आपको बता दूं कि गुजरात के अंदर 102% से ज्यादा बारिश हो चुकी है, जो कि पूरे सीजन की होती है वही बारिश हुई है गुजरात में, और 100 से ज्यादा बांध है, जो डैम है वो सारे भरे हुए हैं। कई डैम हाई अलर्ट पे है, 102 जितने जो डैम है वो हाई अलर्ट पे है। अगर सौराष्ट्र की बात की जाए तो सौराष्ट्र के राजकोट, जूनागढ़, पोरबंदर, सोमनाथ, ये सारे इलाके फिलहाल पानी के अंदर है। तो वही अगर कच्छ की बात की जाए तो कच्छ के में आज सुबह से बारिश रुकी हुई है, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो बारिश कल आई थी उसने काफी तबाही मचा दी है। कई गांव ऐसे हैं जहां से संपर्क नहीं हो पा रहा है। एनडीआरएफ की जो टीम है वो लगातार लोगों को रेस्क्यू कर रही है। तो वही उत्तर गुजरात के अंदर भी यही हालात है। आज वहां पे काफी ज्यादा बारिश हुई है। कई सारे गांव ऐसे हैं जहां पे संपर्क नहीं हो पाया है। तो ओवरऑल अगर देखें गुजरात में, तो गुजरात में काफी ज्यादा बारिश इस बार दर्ज की गई है। करीब 30 साल का रिकॉर्ड टूटा है कि गुजरात में इतनी ज्यादा बारिश हुई है। साथ ही जो डैम है, 102 जितने डैम्स जो है वो हाई अलर्ट पे है। और मौसम विभाग ने अगले 29 से लेकर 31 तक गुजरात में भारी बारिश की वार्निंग जारी की हुई है।
Thank you, Gopi, for joining us with that quick update. We're going to keep a keen eye on developments both in Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, the worst flood hit. A quick break. When we return, we get to you the latest fact check right here on 7 at 7. Do stay tuned. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.